Rocky Trail Races. This is the rider brief for Fox Superflow Toowoomba. Yes, we're here at Jubilee Park. It's night. We've got a Rocky Trail Academy tomorrow. We've been out setting up trails and getting Event Village ready for that. But we can't wait for Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be a fantastic. I'm going to cover a couple of things. I'm going to cover what we've got happening in the village. I'm going to cover the tracks. I'm going to talk briefly about parking. And yeah, we'll just go from there. Let's start with what we've got set up in the village. We've got the Flaming Knights. Flaming Knights is the food van. They looked after us last year. Did a great job. Good bunch of boys. Of course, we've got Group Set Coffee. Jono coming back. Best coffee at a bike race ever. KWT Maxis will be activating on Sunday. So that'll be good to see. We've got a couple other activations going on as well. Rego, of course, is here. Parking. If you've got a team tent or want to set up a marquee, contact Joe. We've got lots of space. We'd love to get you close to the village. Set up your team tent. For those of you who are parking, we can do a drop-off and then park about 500 metres down the road. There's lots of space. It's going to be great. Just follow the instructions of the marshals. They'll be there to help. That's parking. Let's go on to the tracks real quick. The Fox track is Canyonero, as per advertised. The Stands tracks changed slightly from the map. That'll update tonight. It's now, it was Turkey, it's now Dirty Granny into Centrelink. The Laser track is Anonymous into Hot Rod, and just letting you guys know, the bottom of Hot Rod, it continues down through what was the A and B section. It's now just the B section, so the A section's being bunted out. So run the B section down to the full length of Hot Rod. And then we talk Sunday, the Pro track, which is Mackenzie Frenzy, the awesome downhill track here at Toowoomba. It's fantastic. Letting you know now, there is no shuttling, so no shuttles allowed at all for the weekend. That's especially on Mackenzie Frenzy. That brings us back to the...
Tell us about the weather.
The weather. The weather's going to be fine all weekend. There's expected no rain. It'll be overcast on Sunday. It'll be fine and sunny on Saturday. Maximums around about between 21 and 24, depending on which weather map you're looking for. So that'll be great the whole weekend. We don't have potable water here at the event hub, so make sure you bring enough water. We will have some water drums around the place to help out for when you run out, but that doesn't mean come with none and expect us to fill you with water for the whole weekend, because that just won't happen. There is drinking water at the top of the hill, but you're going to need it when you get up there. It's 260 metres of vert, so that's a long way up.
And that's to the Pro track.
And that's the Pro track only. So if you're wanting water and you're not doing the Pro track, then you're going to go a long way out of your way.
Bike support.
Yeah, so we don't have any bike support this weekend. There might be limited bike support at Rego tyres, tubes, and some chain links. KWT may have some support for you over the weekend, but basically come prepared to fix your own bike. Yeah.
And then we're here to thank the club and the sponsors.
Of course. Massive shout out to Toowoomba Mountain Bike Club. They're awesome. MTB Direct, been backing us so hard for the last 2 seasons, and they're on it again now. They're looked after us. They're fantastic. Of course, Maxis, KWT, great bunch of guys, and they've really looked after Rocky Trail. And of course, our naming rights sponsor, which is Fox, fantastic group of guys. Unfortunately, can't make this year. They really wanted to, but they're going to be at other events, and I'm sure you'll be catching up with the Fox crew. If you're going to Crankworks, I heard they're going to Crankworks, so that'll be great. That pretty much wraps it up. Can't wait to see it. It's going to be awesome. Yep.